You love your dog, you feed them, walk them, protect them, and that quiet bond feels unbreakable. But love isn't always shown in the big things. There are small moments most dog owners miss, not out of neglect, but because life gets busy. They don't cost time or money, yet to your dog, they mean everything. Dogs don't count toys or treats. They remember how you make them feel in the quiet moments. In this video, we'll uncover 14 simple things you're probably doing far too rarely. Things that can instantly make your dog feel safer, calmer, and more deeply connected to you. Some will surprise you. Some may change how you see your dog forever. So stay with me, because the last one is something almost no one talks about. 14. The pause before interaction. Before you pet your dog, call them, or even walk into the room. Take a moment to pause and let them notice you. It might seem small, but this tiny act is a game changer for building trust. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to energy and body language. They pick up on your mood before they even hear your words. When you approach slowly and calmly, giving them a few seconds to see you and decide how to respond, you're sending a clear signal. I'm here, but I respect you. This moment of patience does more than prevent startling your dog. It reduces anxiety, encourages confidence, and helps your dog feel in control of the interaction. Over time, your dog will start approaching you eagerly, tails wagging, because they know every interaction is safe and positive. Even something as simple as pausing before calling them to come inside can make them calmer and happier. Think of it as letting them set the tone for the interaction, and in return, your bond deepens effortlessly. 13. Eye contact without expectation. Making eye contact with your dog isn't just about looking at them. It's about connecting on a deeper emotional level. When you lock eyes without demanding anything from them, you're communicating love, trust, and presence. Dogs are highly intuitive and can read human emotions. When you gaze at them calmly, their brains release oxytocin, the same bonding hormone that mothers release with their babies. This simple act strengthens your emotional connection, helping your dog feel secure and valued. It's not a quick glance. It's a gentle, unhurried gaze that says, I see you, I'm here, and you're safe. Over time, this builds a foundation of trust that affects every interaction you have, from playtime to training. Dogs who receive regular mindful eye contact are calmer, more confident, and even more affectionate because they know they are truly understood and loved. 12. Touching the places that release stress. Did you know that your dog has hidden happy zones all over their body? Petting the right spots can do more than just feel good. It actually helps release endorphins, the natural stress-relieving chemicals in their brain. While most owners stick to petting the head or back, there are special areas that can instantly calm and delight your dog. Behind the ears, under the chin, the chest, belly, and even their rear. These spots are loaded with nerve endings that make them feel amazing when touched. Spending time exploring and learning your dog's favorite petting spots isn't just fun. It's a way to communicate love and care in a language they instinctively understand. 11. Letting them choose small things. Dogs may not speak our language, but they love having small choices in their daily life. It gives them a sense of control and makes them feel more confident. Even little decisions, like which toy to play with first, which route to take on a walk, or which spot to rest in the house, can boost their mood significantly. When you let your dog make these small choices, you're essentially saying, I trust you. That trust reduces anxiety, builds confidence, and shows them that their preferences matter. For example, instead of always leading them on walks, allow them to pick the direction or pause to sniff whenever they want. During playtime, offer 2 or 3 options and see which one they go for. It's like letting them have a tiny adventure within their daily routine. 10. Teaching something new at any age. Many people assume that once a dog gets older, they can't learn new tricks, but that's a myth. Dogs of all ages have amazing brains capable of learning, problem solving, and adapting. The key is patience, consistency, and making the process fun. Teaching your dog something new, whether it's a simple command like sit or a fun trick like spin, keeps their mind active and engaged. Mental stimulation is just as important as physical exercise. It prevents boredom, reduces anxiety, and channels their energy into positive behaviors instead of destructive ones. Even a few minutes a day can make a huge difference. And the best part, every new skill or trick gives your dog a sense of accomplishment and boosts their confidence no matter their age. 9. Short mental games that reset the brain. Dogs are intelligent animals, and just like humans, their minds need exercise to stay sharp and happy. Short mental games are a simple yet powerful way to stimulate their brains, keep boredom at bay, and prevent behavioral issues. These short games also deepen your bond because your dog learns to look to you for guidance and reward, making every interaction a positive and enriching experience. Games like hide and seek, puzzle toys, or treat finding challenges engage their natural problem-solving skills. Even a few minutes a day can reset their brain, making them calmer, more focused, and more responsive throughout the rest of the day. For example, hiding treats around the house encourages your dog to sniff, explore, and think critically. 8. Matching their energy before guiding it. Dogs communicate through energy, and how you approach them can make a huge difference in their behavior. Before trying to correct or guide your dog, it's important to first meet them where they are emotionally. Are they hyper, excited, anxious, or calm? Matching their energy helps them feel understood and safe, which makes them far more receptive to your guidance. For example, if your dog is overly excited, instead of immediately trying to calm them down with commands, join their energy briefly. Play a short game of fetch or engage with them enthusiastically. Once they feel connected and understood, you can gradually guide them into calm behaviors. On the other hand, if your dog is anxious or stressed, approaching them with slow movements, soft tones, and gentle petting communicates reassurance and safety before you ask anything of them. 7. Changing the environment slightly. Dogs love routine, but too much predictability can make life boring and unstimulating. Small changes in their environment can spark curiosity, mental engagement, and happiness. It doesn't have to be drastic. A simple rearrangement of furniture, moving their bed to a different corner, or introducing a new object for them to explore can make a big difference. Even subtle shifts activate their senses. Dogs notice changes in smells, sightlines, and textures, which encourages them to explore and engage with their surroundings. This mental stimulation reduces boredom, prevents destructive behaviors, and keeps their brain active. The key is balance. Too many changes at once can be overwhelming. Introduce small, consistent shifts that let your dog explore safely and gradually. Over time, they'll start looking forward to these little surprises, and your bond will strengthen as they trust you to guide them through exciting but safe experiences. 6. Giving them a purpose. Dogs are happiest when they feel like they have a job or purpose. Their brains are wired to work, hunt, retrieve, or solve problems depending on their breed and instincts. When you give your dog meaningful tasks, it fulfills a deep psychological need and keeps them mentally and emotionally satisfied. For example, a golden retriever thrives when playing fetch or retrieving items, while a Jack Russell Terrier will be happiest when given opportunities to dig or hunt for hidden toys. Even small tasks like carrying a leash, helping with simple chores, or participating in training exercises can give them a sense of accomplishment. The trick is to match the activity to their natural instincts and energy level. Rotate tasks to keep them challenging and stimulating, and always celebrate their efforts with praise, treats, or play. A dog with a purpose isn't just obedient, they're fulfilled, confident, and genuinely happy. 5. Respecting when they've had enough. One of the simplest yet most overlooked ways to make your dog happy is learning to recognize their limits. Dogs, like humans, have moods, energy levels, and thresholds for interaction. Pushing them past these limits can create stress, frustration, or even fear. For example, some dogs may love cuddles or petting for a while, but will start to show subtle signals when they've had enough, turning their head, shifting their body, or moving away. Others may enjoy playtime intensely, but then suddenly need a break to rest and recharge. Respecting these signals teaches your dog that you understand and care about their feelings. 4. Letting them sniff without rushing. One of the simplest ways to make your dog truly happy is letting them explore the world at their own pace, through their nose. Dogs experience the world primarily through scent, and every smell tells them a story. Who passed by, what they ate, where they've been, and even their emotional state. Sniffing isn't just fun, it's mentally stimulating, emotionally soothing, and essential for their well-being. Yet many owners rush walks, pulling their dogs along, and unintentionally rob them of this vital sensory experience. Studies show that dogs on longer leashes who have the freedom to sniff around exhibit lower heart rates, reduced stress, and increased happiness. Sniffing is their way of interacting with the world, exercising their brain, and feeling safe in their environment. 3. Daily self-soothing activities. Just like humans, dogs need ways to calm themselves and release stress throughout the day. Self-soothing activities are simple actions or routines that help your dog feel relaxed, focused, and secure, essential for their emotional health. Examples include chewing, licking, or playing with puzzle toys. These actions release endorphins in their brain, the same feel-good chemicals we get from exercise or meditation. Chewing on a long-lasting bone or a treat-filled toy can turn an ordinary afternoon into a calming ritual. Licking a mat with a small amount of peanut butter or soft food not only satisfies their instincts, but also reduces anxiety and keeps them mentally occupied. Even independent play with safe toys allows them to decompress without needing constant interaction from you. 2. Ending the day with calm presence. How you end the day with your dog can have a huge impact on their overall happiness and sense of security. Dogs are highly sensitive to our energy, and just like humans, they pick up on tension, stress, or rushed behavior. Ending the day with a calm, mindful presence sends them a clear signal. The world is safe, and everything is okay. This can be as simple as sitting quietly with your dog after dinner, gently petting them, or letting them lie beside you while you relax. Short, quiet activities like brushing their coat, giving gentle belly rubs, or softly talking to them help reinforce this calm state. Over time, your dog learns that the end of the day is a safe, comforting time, helping them wind down naturally before sleep. 1. The emotional pattern you repeat every day. This is the single most powerful way to influence your dog's happiness. The emotional pattern you create through your daily interactions. Dogs are incredibly intuitive. They don't just notice what you do, they feel how you do it. Every smile, gentle touch, calm voice, or even rushed step contributes to a pattern that shapes their emotional world. Think of it this way, your dog's brain is constantly mapping how safe, loved, and secure they feel around you. When you consistently respond with patience, affection, and attention, you're teaching them that life with you is predictable, reliable, and safe. They learn to trust, relax, and fully enjoy their days because your emotional energy signals stability. And that's it. 14 small habits that can quietly change your dog's entire world. These aren't tricks or shortcuts. They're moments that build trust, calm, and a bond your dog feels every single day. Remember, your dog doesn't need more stuff. They need you, your attention, your presence, and those little choices that make them feel safe and understood. Try even one of these today, and you'll see it in the way they look at you, lean into you, and wag their tail just a little harder. If this helped you, like and subscribe for more ways to deepen your bond. And click the next video on screen to discover the hidden ways dogs say I love you, because to your dog, you're their whole world.